Leidolf Lordomat. Who has ever heard of a camera called Leidolf Lordomat? Well, this camera here was given to me by a friend at work. Now, he used to use it back in the day when he was doing photography. Now this here dates back from 1953. Now, according to the information I've found online, he was made in a company out in Wetzlar, Germany, around 1953. Now, it says on here, Leidolf originally started as a subcontractor of Leitz, making microscopes and binoculars. Now this camera here uses a screw mount. If you turn that little dial around there to take the lens off. Now that there is, it's a 50mm f2.8 lens on it. But unfortunately, one of the inner elements has got fungus on it. So I'd like to put a film in it to see if it works, but if I can get another lens for it that hasn't got any fungus on it, I'd really like to try it. Now, it's all metal, pretty much no plastics, a little bit of plastic in there obviously, but yeah, it's all metal, fairly heavy design, fairly heavy weight to it. Now to load a film into it, you've got a little dial here to open it, and it just slides off like that. So you pop your film into it, this side, roll it round, sorry, this side. I haven't loaded a film into a camera for quite a few years. So you load the film into this side, put it across there, wind around till you're ready. Chuck the back on it, slide that up, turn it around to lock, and there you have it. Now this here uses a lever on the side of the lens mount to actuate the shutter mechanism, which is quite different. There's a little switch right in there. It has an H, X and a V, which I have no idea what they mean. On this round here, sorry, this round here is your shutter dial, shutter speed dial to 300ths of a second. Is that all? Can't be, surely. But yeah, it's yeah, shutter speed's 1 to 1/300th of a second, so it's not really very quick camera. Flash mounts M, X and V. It's an M, not a H. M, yeah, so you've got flash modes on there. That's what that little switch there is for. And it has a hot shoe, or cold shoe actually. So yeah, very interesting. A rangefinder style camera. Quite cool having a look at all these old cameras though. See how they all work. Just need to find somebody who knows a little bit about some of these old cameras, because they're a little bit different from the film cameras that I used. I used Nikon, what was it, I think it was a Nikon F50 that I first used. This way different, way more modern obviously, with autofocus lenses and stuff, and faster shutter speeds, so forth. Yeah, quite cool. Not sure what this little dial on top is for. There's a little dial on top here that I don't know. Somebody can tell me. 10, 15, it's got numbers on it from 0 to 35. So if anybody knows, Dave, yeah, you're listening, watching, You tell me what that little dial is for. But yeah, very well built. Nice and smooth. Nice smooth focus ring on it. Very smooth. Probably a little too smooth probably. And your aperture ring is out on the outside there. So down to f22. And open to 2.8. So very cool. So what else can we find on here? Shutter is a Prontor leaf shutter. So this Leidolf Lordomat camera was considered the poor man's Leica in the day. If you couldn't afford a Leica, you had a Leidolf. So on the top, also on the top here, is a ISO dial, and well, ISO, ASA, goes from 12 through to 200 speed, so not very fast, but yeah, quite cool. Quite easy to take that lens off. You got to line it up with a little screw on the here, a little indent in here. And you see the, I'll show you the shutter mechanism. It's a little bit dirty, but it's not too bad. Leaf shutter. Folds up like a leaf. Right, put this lens back on it. Screw that back on in place properly. So there we have it. Leidolf Lordomat camera from 1953. But I'll try to. I've got a couple other old cameras that I'm going to do a little bit of a review on. Well, a little bit of a look into anyway. So we can put a film on one of them and take some photos with it and review them. See how good they come out. See if I can operate a manual film camera after years of digital. How's that sound? Yeah. That's it for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.